global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Our heartfelt prayers goes to Ukrainians, Russians, and all over the world. There seems to be one chaos going on in one form or the other. Even in Nigeria, we pray for global peace and we pray for diplomatic relationship to be restored between Ukraine and Russia. But going fully into the news, a lot of governments, a lot of presidents, a lot of countries have been very meticulous with their use of words. They've also been careful and calculative with their speeches they make concerning the matter. Quite a lot of persons have been encouraging diplomatic relationships to be restored and ceasefire from Russia. But a quick one. The Finland, I think at some point, Finland country had decided to make a decision that didn't all go well with Putin and Russia as a whole. Putin in particular, being that he's the one run the helms of affair, of which Putin sent a warning message to Finland. It looks like it got the other side of Simon Ekpa, and people have been reacting. It will shock and amaze you that even when some countries in Africa sent some messages, some of their citizens took to the social media handle to warn their president, to warn their citizens and about citizens to stay clear of international politics, knowing fully well that Africa is quite vulnerable. But Simon Ekpa seemed to have boldness, apart from, agitating and looking out for Biafra actualization. Simon Ekpa seemed to be dabbling into international politics. Before we go into the news proper to find out exactly why everyone should be worried in Finland based on what Simon Ekpa is saying. For some of us who don't know who Simon Ekpa is, very quickly, he's a self-acclaimed Mazenadu disciple for actualization of Biafra. He has spoken a lot and he has actually making direct statement. Before we go to the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, these are the words of Simon Ekpa. I said, Finland-based Biafran agitator and self-acclaimed disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa. I think they call him Simon Njoko Ekpa. That's ESN or something. Okay, has dared Russia to invade Finland. Mr. Ekpa, who had earlier hailed Russia for invading Ukraine to liberate separatists, warned that any attempt to invade Finland will be met with fierce resistance. Mr. Ekpa boasted about his military prowess and kinetic artillery as he read the riot act loudly to Putin. In his words, he said, if Russia invade Finland, I am picking up my weapons, my instruments, and will fight them. I am trained for that, and I am a military reserve. So it will be an honor for me to pick up arms and fight in defense of Finland. I can't fight for Nigeria. Rather, I will help the enemy of Nigeria for the sake of Biafra. It will amaze you what people said in response to what Simon Ekpa said. A lot of countries, even when their number one citizen, their president is talking, their citizens will just be telling, especially in Africa, they just be saying, "A guy, calm down. No, this is international politics. Don't go and be running mouth unnecessarily, please." We. Some people will even go as well. I think I still remember when Reno said something, one unnecessary word. Nigerians came for her head. The way they came for her, you would think and that's the same person who championed the NSAS process. One among those she was amongst those who championed NSAS. And a lot of Nigerians hailed her of her boldness, of her doggedity, her courage. When she brought it to international scene of pointing Russia Ukraine saga, Nigerians came. She was just blocking people from her social media page. Who does that? International politics. Do you have the wherewithal? We are still battling Boko Haram. We are still battling Fulani Headsmen, ISWAP, and USWAP. We now want to dabble into something. Come on, nobody does that. Even when South African president talked about the issue that this guy should cease fire, they should allow diplomatic relationship to ensue and all that. Even his people, some of them on social media page, say, the guy, calm down. This is not Africa things. It's not everything you must give presidential speech to. Sometimes pretend as if you didn't see it. These guys, they are brothers. They should settle that matter. Just to tell you the level of fear, because Africa as a continent knows that when it comes to the issue of development, technological advancement, we are way behind. So you don't need to begin to dabble over issues that this is international politics. It's not a local one. So if you must, play it with diplomacy in mind, not being too loud or spoken. Putin is not an ordinary person. He's the president of Russia, and they are known for some certain things. So you gotta be very diplomatic with your words, especially when you mean peace. All right, but let's find out what Nigerians, or rather, what his supporters and other persons are saying concerning what Simon Ekpa said on his social media page. This one here is saying, if you have sense, you will know Russian President Putin is very wise and smart. The US are trying to use Ukraine and all nearby countries to get to him. Putin is fighting for the future and the interest of his people due to a language barrier. Nobody understand what the Americans, I don't understand what he's saying too. This one here is saying, oh my God, Agom Mazi Simon Ekpa. Agom Mazi, is it my lion or something? My lion Mazi Simon Ekpa. You always touch my heart so deep, love. I love you so much. God bless our leader, MNK, and God bless Agom Mazi Namde Ekpa. This obviously is a follower of Simon Ekpa, saying he actually loves what Simon Ekpa is saying. This one here is saying that Russia is still struggling with Ukraine. You want them to move to Finland. Haha. Simon Ekpa. Putin is nothing but a weakling, so don't even expect anything less than fireworks. It is well, please. I pray for peace. Our prayer have always been peace. Let's pray. Look, see, while we play politics, this thing has effect too. It will affect every corner of the world. So we all in our closet really, even if you're not in Ukraine, you really need to pray for peace. Because look, Russia produces oil, Ukraine gas, and they are one of the highest producers. So if for any reason you boycott them, or they destroy their production site, it's going to affect general output of these products. And there will be demand will be higher than the supply. There will be hiking prices cut across every part of the world. Okay, and when that happens, the cost of living will be high. It's just the trickle down effect is much. I'm just looking at the economic part of this whole thing. We're not looking at other parts of this whole global issue. So please, if you've not really prayed before, this opportunity to pray for global peace. We've started in our own section. Please do so in your section. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What do you say? With this most same people are asking for peace.